Hello guys and welcome to my channel. My name is Kiki and today we're jumping right into our first project because we're gonna be working with this for the Flippin' Friday hosted by Board or Bananas. And this is how my dresser is looking. It's really damaged and really needing a coat of paint. And now I took all the drawers out and now I'm gonna use that degreaser and microfiber cloth just to give it a good cleanup. And we're gonna clean it completely, the top, the sides, the inside, everything. Now you see me cleaning the sides where we have the drawers, and I'm gonna clean it completely. And then we're gonna move on to our other side. After you finish cleaning it really well, what we are gonna do, a little bit more cleaning but then we're gonna move on to our drawers, and I'm taking off those sides because they are loose and I don't need them for anything. So after that I'm gonna give it a good cleaning like that. And then I have them all right here. This is how it's looking after they are cleaned. Everything is cleaned. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna move on to sanding. And we're gonna use this wood filler for the places that we need a little bit of filling. And we're gonna use a sanding sponge. I found that one at Walmart. And we're gonna start sanding our drawers because that's glue from the laminate. So we need to really nicely sand all of that really nicely. And after we finish sanding that, we're gonna move on to applying our wood filler. And our wood filler would go right here. You see that there's something over there that needs to be filled. And we're gonna apply that wood filler like that. You can use a spatula, I use my finger. We're gonna let it dry really nicely, like 1 or 2 hours. Just check your wood filler, the instructions, you will have the time that you need. And we're gonna repeat that all around. Now, as you can see, we have it there. I filled everything. And then we're gonna move on to sanding. We need to sand that really nicely, like that. And I'm gonna sand those spaces too, just to show you that we need it to be really nicely sanded so it's smooth. Now we're gonna paint our drawers using that chalk paint, a paper plate, and our paintbrush. For that, we're gonna take our paint and we're gonna start painting it, and we're gonna give it 2 coats so it's really nicely painted like that. And we paint it like that completely and repeat with a 2nd coat. Now those are the drawers drying. That's how they're looking. And we're gonna move on to our knobs. I bought those at Home Depot and I'm just giving it a good coat of that metallic Rust-Oleum. And now we're gonna move on to painting the rest of our dresser using the elephant chalk paint from Waverly. And for that, we're gonna take our paint and we're just gonna paint it really nicely, and I'm gonna give it 2 coats of the elephant to my laminate dresser. And after that dries, this is it. It's drying. When it dries, we're gonna apply the varnish to our drawers and also to our dresser. That's so the paint lasts. And these are the knobs, how they look. And that's it. And this is how the dresser looks. Look at that, those knobs are beautiful, and the color won't show its actual color on the video. But there's the gray, the elephant gray, and the rubber chalk paint, and this is how it's looking. It's beautiful. I love this color. Now let's jump into our next project. This is Jamie from Border Bananas. This is her channel. Over there you will find lots of thrifting and beautiful finds. I'm gonna leave you in the description box down below the link for her channel and also for the playlist for this Flippin' Friday challenge. And for our mirror, what we're gonna do is we're gonna tape it and cover the mirror part with some brown paper or some newspapers, whatever you have at home. And then we're gonna proceed to paint it. For that, we're gonna use another foam plate and the elephant color and a paintbrush. We're gonna take that color and we're gonna start brushing it really nicely. I'm gonna show you a little bit better how we're gonna paint those onlays because those are the hardest part of this mirror. So we're gonna paint it like so, and you're gonna use the brush like you never thought you would before, because we're gonna paint in circles, we're gonna paint straight, we're gonna like pat down the paint, we're gonna do everything for those onlays. You see me here just painting it, and as you can see, that's why I told you we were gonna use our brushes the ways that we never thought we will. And we're gonna pat that paint it, just stroke it, just brush it, just pat it. We're gonna do everything like that, and we're gonna continue painting all around our mirror. And I'm gonna show you another of the onlays and how we will be painting that one, because that's the hardest part of our mirror. Of this paint, we're gonna give it 2 coats because as you can see, we're having some issues, and what's the word for that? Varnish. The varnish will take some of the paint off. It will be fine and it will look beautiful because it's gonna give it that distressed look we want, but we need to paint it really well so when we just apply the varnish, we don't get all the paint off. And now I'm continue painting it, and this is the hardest one. It's the bigger one and it's the hardest one to paint. And we're gonna paint it, and as you see me, I'm just doing all the paint techniques and non-techniques I can to get that paint in there. If you like what you're seeing here, I love this type of videos. I love a little bit of woodworking, also modern farmhouse and boho decor. So if that's something that you're interested in, subscribe because you will see a lot of those type of projects over here. And we are going to continue painting like that until we finish, and then we are going to go back and add our second coat. And I'm using you for my camera as my eyes so you can see all the details on that onlay. And this is how it's looking. Now it's drying, and after that we're going to apply that varnish and let it dry. And that will be it. We will have a beautiful mirror. And this is how it turned out. As you can see, we have the mirror over here and the dresser over here. It's looking beautiful. I love it. If you like this, be sure to subscribe because at the end of the month, I'll be remaking or redoing or revamping my side table and also my ottoman. And in the comments, leave me a comment if you like this color combination. I love it. And I just want to take this opportunity to thank Jamie for bringing us this awesome challenge. I love how this turned out. It's beautiful. Look at those details. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And remember, if you like it, hit the thumbs up. If you love it, subscribe so you can keep on watching these type of videos. Take care. Bye-bye.